What's up in the evening to you guys? How you guys doing? Furious Pay here, and this Furious Talks, where I talk about fitness, eating, travel, all that other stuff, and occasionally sex. So Tough Mudder was a couple days ago, 2 days ago. It's on Saturday. It's Monday today. As you can see, I'm wearing my Tough Mudder headband, which means I completed Tough Mudder. Now, the big question that I've been getting from people is, really, is Tough Mudder that hard? Is it easy? Is it hard? And here's my honest opinion on it. Like, I gave my thoughts in a vlog yesterday, just that it was, showing off my scars and whatnot, and I'm still really sore, and my knees are beat up and all that stuff. But you know what? I found the obstacles in Tough Mudder, or at least this Tough Mudder, to be relatively easy. Melissa and I, we completed all obstacles like without a problem. Like, we went, didn't fall in the water going over on rings or the greased monkey bars or all that shit. I know a lot of people didn't finish it and all that, but we finished it without a problem. The only thing that I feel was that made this challenge, it's not a race, it's a challenge, if you didn't know, because all along this course of 16 kilometers or plus, whatever, it said, this is not a race, this is a challenge. So it is a challenge, Tough Mudder challenge. And all along the course it kept, telling us that. So the biggest challenge in this was the ski hills. So this whole Tough Mudder was at Mount St. Louis Moonstone. If you don't know what that is a ski resort up north of Toronto, about an hour and a half north. And it's got, obviously, hills, steeper hills, and that's exactly the hills that they use for the track. So we were going up, like, double black diamonds, which were retardedly steep, and it's like, you had to walk slowly up them, even, like, sprinting up them just killed you, right? Killed your knees, killed everything. Even, like, running down the hills, after a while, that kills your knees, especially if you're trying to pick up speed and whatnot, right? So I feel like this whole race, what really made it difficult was the hills. The obstacles, not really a problem. And that's what a lot of people have been talking to me about. Like, I've talked to people that have done it in Australia, done it in places in the States, and they said it was relatively easy because, it was flat for them, and, obviously probably the obstacles are very comparable to what we did. So I guess, in a sense, I am a little bit disappointed with the difficulty, apart from the hills. I mean, they just used the terrain that was available, but I was hoping that the obstacles would be a little bit more challenging, because I found that they just weren't challenging at all. And so I would just like to fail on a few obstacles, just so that, I am kind of challenged more. So I think that initially, I think when they were doing Tough Mudder, when they initially made this challenge, I think it was a lot more difficult and a lot more people were discouraged or something, and now they're kind of making it more appealing to more people and letting more people actually do it without a problem. So yeah, all I have to really say is I hope that the next Tough Mudder I do is a little bit more challenging, or at least the obstacles are a little bit more challenging, so that, I am a little bit more challenged. I think Melissa also agrees that, we went through a few things. She was scared to go through, like, the electrical eels and, like, the ice bath and everything, but at the end of the day, like, we did everything without a problem. And yeah, if this was in a different area with a flatter ground, this would have been a joke of a challenge, and I'd probably be complaining more. But because we're going up all those hills and everything, we're extremely exhausted at the end of the day. So all in all, I had a great time, because I got to race with Melissa and just have a good time overall, have jokes all around and everything. But I think they got to work on the challenge aspect just a little bit, and this will become more of like the toughest challenge in the world kind of thing, because I think they've hyped it up too much from the beginning of when it was created, and now it's kind of just become more accustomed to the general public. Anyways, that's my thoughts. If you guys have any thoughts to share on Tough Mudder and your experience with it, especially if you did the Toronto one, I would love to hear it. I absolutely hated the parking situation because it was 35 minutes bus drive from the actual event, which is kind of stupid, but hey. That's the way she rolls. Anyways, like I said, leave your comments down in the comment box below. Hope everyone's doing well. I am going to try and force myself now to go to the gym, even though I am sore as hell still. But, yeah. Gotta do it. Alright guys, you guys stay sexy, you stay hungry, and of course, get lit!